Hello, my friends. Assalamu alaikum. The author of the grand scheme of God in the light of Quran has divided God's scheme into 11 stages for the purpose of understanding. We have already addressed 10 stages, and today we will be addressing the 11th stage, that is, the ultimate triumph and rank of honor in the permanent word. I will now explore ChatGPT's objective perspective on this stage. This analysis aims to provide a clear, unbiased understanding of the Quranic description of this stage. Let's begin. The 11th stage is the ultimate triumph and rank of honor in the permanent word. There are 3 verses of Quran which have been used by the author to describe this stage. All these verses were shared with ChatGPT. The following are ChatGPT's conclusions. It states, "The verses you mention depict the ultimate triumph and the elevated rank of honor that awaits the righteous in the eternal life of the hereafter. This eternal abode, referred to as the permanent word, is characterized by boundless blessings, divine proximity, and unparalleled honor." Here is the explanation of these verses in this context. Point number 1. Initial feast of welcome from Allah. This is mentioned in chapter 3, verse 198. Translation: An initial feast of welcome from their Lord, and that which is with God is the best for al-ibrar, that is, faithful. This verse highlights the nuzul phase of paradise, which can be understood as the initial reception or welcome for the righteous. It reflects Allah's personal attention to His servants, offering them hospitality as an act of grace and love. However, Allah emphasizes that this is just the beginning. What is reserved with Him is far greater what the human mind can fathom. This establishes the idea that while the delights of paradise are magnificent, the ultimate honor lies in what transcends these material pleasures, that is, closeness to Allah and the spiritual fulfillment that comes from His approval and presence. Point number 2. More than they desire. In chapter 50, verse 35, Quran states, "There they will have all that they desire, and we have more for them." This verse assures that in paradise, the faithful will receive everything they could ever wish for. However, Allah's statement, "and we have more for them," indicates the limitless nature of His generosity. The more refers not only to additional material blessings, but also to the spiritual ecstasy of seeing Allah, which is considered the greatest reward in Islamic eschatology. This is a unique and supreme experience that transcends all worldly and heavenly desires. Point number 3. The ultimate triumph. In chapter 54, verse 55, Quran states, "In an honorable seat near a sovereign omnipotent king." This verse describes the highest level of honor in the hereafter, that is, being in close proximity to Allah, the sovereign omnipotent king. It signifies not just a physical closeness, but also a spiritual nearness that reflects the believer's ultimate triumph. This seat of honor represents eternal security, peace, and dignity, free from all trials and suffering that characterize worldly life. The phrase "sovereign omnipotent king" underscores Allah's supreme authority and His ability to bestow infinite rewards on His faithful servants. To be near Allah is to experience the pinnacle of all joy and fulfillment, beyond anything conceivable. Now, the context of the ultimate triumph and rank of honor. Point number 1. Nuzul as the beginning of eternal bliss. The initial feast, that is Nuzul, serves as a welcoming stage that prepares the righteous for greater rewards, reflecting Allah's boundless mercy and love. Point number 2. Material and spiritual rewards. While paradise offers every conceivable delight, the ultimate triumph goes beyond material pleasures. The spiritual vision of Allah and nearness to Him are the highest forms of reward, surpassing all else. Point number 3. Honor as divine recognition. The honorable seat signifies the ultimate rank of distinction granted to the faithful. It reflects divine approval and the highest acknowledgement of a servant's devotion and righteousness. Point number 4. Permanence and majesty. The rewards of the hereafter are eternal, free from the limitations and temporality of the worldly life. This permanence underscores the significance of striving for Allah's pleasure in this life, as the ultimate rewards are infinitely greater than anything imaginable. The ChatGPT concludes, these verses collectively convey that the true triumph lies in the eternal life, where believers are not only rewarded with unimaginable pleasures, but are also honored with Allah's approval, closeness, and an unending experience of His generosity. The Nuzul phase and the ultimate triumph remind us of Allah's unmatched generosity and the grandeur of the eternal abode, inspiring believers to lead righteous lives in anticipation of this unparalleled reward. My friends, with this, we finish all the 11 stages and hope to see you again soon. Assalamu alaikum.